Good morning and welcome to what for you is probably going to be going up on the 14th. Let's go with that. So I am on my way to get my hair done. So ignore my hair right now and hopefully to get some last minute shopping. I am so close to being done. It is not even funny. So hair, last minute shopping. It is going to be a very fun, festive day. I'm actually leaving the house. I left the house yesterday. I didn't take you guys with me. Scott and I went antiquing, which was amazing. Got some great gifts. By the way, that is such a fantastic last minute gift idea. If, you know, the shipping at this point, if it's too late to get it for Christmas, all of the things, but you can go to your local antique store, antique mall, your local consignment shop, even Goodwill still has tons of great things if it's people that you really know. I was able to get a vintage painting, a beautiful book, just some really fun things, great prices, and it's also like a sustainable thing. So makes me really happy. Anyway, let me show you my outfit. Okay, here is our outfit of the day. Again, ignore the hair because we're on our way to get it done. It's pretty cold this morning. It is in the mid 40s. So I've got on my black jeans. These are cut from the cloth. I've got on my Clark's suede shoes that are 1,000,000 years old. This little swing coat. Okay, hold on. I got to tell you a story about this. Okay, who remembers the brand Coldwater Creek? They don't exist anymore, I don't think. This I got on clearance one year. They were kind of famous for their end of season sales. And this was back maybe 20, no, not 20, 12, at least 12, maybe 15 years ago. It is faux fur lined. It has this beautiful color. It is vegan leather. It is not real leather. And it is like the softest, coziest coat in the world. Every time I wear it, people are like, oh my gosh, your coat is so amazing. And you're not supposed to do this, but I'm always so tempted to say $20, but you're not supposed to do that. Apparently that's tacky. Oh my gosh. It is so festive here. So I got my hair done. The music's really loud, so hopefully you can hear me, but I'm here at Avalon, which is our kind of fancy shopping center. I've been here before with you guys. Look. Okay, so I did a little Williams and Sonoma baking haul and I got a candle, which this candle is incredible. And I do like to burn Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, a candle that actually smells like evergreen. So we've got that. I got some new baking spoons and cups. I love this because it all stays together. So this is gonna be like my designated baking set so things don't go missing. I also got some Belgian waffle mix, some gingerbread mix, and had to do this, some hot cocoa. Yay! It's like legitimately cold today, not just like Atlanta cold. It is cold, cold, and I am here for it. I normally don't like the cold, but when it's Christmas time and you're out shopping, it just works.
I took a bite of this before I showed you. I'm home now. This is the sourdough that I made to go with dinner a couple nights ago, toasted with some amazing cheese from the advent calendar and some apple slices. Oh my gosh, so yummy.
If you've never done like really amazing cheese with apple slices, it's slightly better with Granny Smith apples. I only had Honeycrisp apples, but still the mixture of the cheese and the apple on the sourdough and the butter. So it is 3 hours later. I got home from getting my hair cut and then Liam and I recorded this week's podcast and I all of a sudden am wiped out. So what I'm gonna do is pick up this vlog tomorrow. I kind of thought when I started today that I would do 2 days at once. So I will meet you guys back here tomorrow, or for you, it'll just be a second. And we are gonna bake some cookies and maybe wrap some presents. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it is actually the next morning. So let's go ahead and open the 14th. It's still dark outside, but that's okay. And let's see what we got in today's Advent with our LMS Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. I don't think This one came in last year's box. I have not used this Skin Energizing Cleanser. Does it say helps reduce surface oils and impurities, energizing the skin for optimum performance and a youthful glow? Okay, well, that's definitely something I'm going to try. Generally, I am too cheap to buy full sizes of cleansers. I still use the old-fashioned Dove Beauty Bar. I do use the Elemis cleansing balm to remove makeup, but when I'm just cleaning my face, I generally don't use expensive products. But when you get them as a sample, why not? We are just working our way through the days. So that's day number 14 done. Now let's do number 14 of our wine. Today's wine is another red, and it's called the Perfect Match Merlot. I am a huge fan of Merlot, good Merlot. Cheap Merlot I don't enjoy. But this is a French wine. France pays something, I don't know. So yeah, we're going to watch the YouTube video. We're going to learn about this particular wine. I am well versed with Merlot, but yeah, you can always learn more. So at least this time I know how to pronounce it without any problem. Okay, so it is like barely light outside. I haven't even opened the blinds yet. Thank you, Lenny. But it is so cold. So I'm going to light a fire because why not? Now, we have like actual wood as well. Whoops, that's not going to work. We have actual wood, but obviously that's a whole thing. And I mean, and I have like the kindling and I have all the things, but this morning we're just going to do one of these, and this will last for about 4 hours. And I'm just doing computer work this morning. So I thought, you know what? I might as well light a fire. Why do I never think to light a fire in the morning? Why not? That's when it's coldest here and when I'm generally doing, you know, laptop work. So I'm going to sit in the chair in front of the fire and do some editing. Isn't that fun? I am really happy about that. So pretty. I mean, it will be prettier once the paper burns away, obviously. They have already had breakfast and they have run around and they have played and they are now like officially zonked out. So there you go. Let's see what our day looks like today. Another, pretty much the same as the one I showed you guys the other day. Another super cold, not raining. It's supposed to rain later though, and we're supposed to have thunderstorms, and it's not gonna get above like 45 today. So very happy to be snuggled in. Okay, let me just say really quick that there is a difference in which of these fire logs you get. We don't have a gas log. I don't want a gas log. I love real fire. However, you can buy fire logs at all different price points. And I have found that the best ones are the more expensive ones from Duraflame. I actually buy them at Costco, although they're generally sold out right before Christmas. But yeah, burns up to 4 hours. They are more expensive than like the Green Mountain ones, but I have just found the Green Mountain ones, not only do they not burn as long, and they're not designed to, they're only 2-hour logs, or at least the ones they carry at my Publix, but they don't burn evenly. And the Duraflame just burns so beautifully. And I use these inside, and I also use them out in our fire pit. And I actually am going to take the stockings down because that is kind of a big fire, and the stockings, we don't need to set fire to the stockings. Well, as the saying goes, that escalated quickly. I had every intention of baking cookies today to take to my son tomorrow, and that may still happen this afternoon, but it's looking less likely because you may remember, I think I talked about it, I either talked about it on Instagram or I talked about it in the vlogs. I don't even remember at this point, but I talked about our beloved 2018 Subaru Outback. I have loved this car, like my favorite car I've ever owned. My husband was rear-ended on 285 here in Atlanta, which if you know Atlanta driving at all will surprise you exactly not at all. So we just got the news today that it was indeed totaled, which I'm trying to move through. Let these be our problems. Scott was okay. Everyone walked away from the accident. You know, I can hear my dad from my car accident when I was in high school. It's just a car. We can always replace vehicles. We cannot always replace people. So I'm trying to maintain proper perspective. However, that does mean that finding a new vehicle is now on my to-do list. So we're going to go test drive a car that is my exact same car, a 2018 Outback. It actually, if you're into cars, it actually has the bigger engine than the one that I had, which is what Scott wanted in the first place. It has all the same specifications as my car. It is a different color. And I did love my navy blue with the beige interior. However, with the dogs, the beige interior did like show scuffs and things more. So I don't hate that it has black leather interior. This may not be our car. I don't want to rush into anything. Basically, we've left it. Anybody who's gone through this recently understands the stress right now of trying to buy a vehicle. So we're going to go test drive it. If it's the car, we're just going to get it and we're going to be done with it. And we're going to be exactly where we were before. In fact, this car has almost the exact same mileage. Mine had like 46,000 and this one has like 52,000. So that's great. It is a Subaru certified pre-owned. So that part's good. Like it checks, all the boxes are checked. We just have to make sure that it doesn't have like a lot of road rash or anything like that. So gonna go do the test drive. I'll take you guys with me and then the saga continues. It will be very anticlimactic if I come home and I'm like, we're not getting that car, but it's okay because I have a lot of wine. And the other thing that has me a little heightened and stressed, but I'm trying to just take deep breaths. In fact, interesting, I always read my horoscope. I don't know how much stake you put in that. It's just interesting. My horoscope said this morning that there would be a lot of drama and that I needed to like not engage with the drama. So this is me trying to not engage with the very dramatic situation. The rental that we have, we only have through Saturday paid for by the insurance company, which is great because they give you like 3 days to find a car during the holidays. So at that point, I mean, obviously we could just extend the rental on our own. It's all of $35 a day, but it would be better. But if we can't get it resolved quickly, then we're going to just wait until after Christmas because as I've mentioned, we're driving to Athens, Georgia tomorrow for my son's college graduation. And then Scott leaves on another trip and then it's Christmas. So, okay, so I did decide to go ahead and at least get the dough made before we go for this test drive. Because I thought, well, that way I can make the cookies when I get back because they're really fast to just roll in cinnamon. But I didn't like take you guys through the whole thing because I actually did these cookies in a video maybe not last Christmas, but sometime last year. So I will post a link to that video right here or right here. This is the disastrous mess that I now will clean up. However, I will say, pro tip, if you are running short on time, you can always at least get the doughs done and then you can come back the next day. This dough has to be refrigerated for at least 30 minutes or up to like 3 days. So if I don't get to this afternoon, because if we end up buying this car, we all know that that is not a fast process, then I can always do it in the morning because we don't need to leave for Athens until about 1 o'clock. So the dough is all ready to chill. This is just the recipe. And again, if you go and watch that other video, but it's from the Betty Crocker cookbook from a million years ago. And I put it in that other video, but it's super, super simple.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way.
So we're at the dealer and everything is done and we're just waiting to fill out some paperwork and sign some stuff and get a title and all the things. But I will show you my new car. It's really nice, new to me. It's the same car I had. It's a 2018 Subaru Outback, which clearly I love because I got the same exact car again. Who does that? Me, I do that. 3 hours later, which 3 hours, honestly, if you've ever bought a vehicle, that was not bad. Super happy. This day ended up completely unexpected. Not at all what I was planning on doing, but here's where we are. So grateful to have a vehicle, honestly, especially in this day and age with as difficult as that can be. So I'm glad you guys were along for the journey. This is my new car. And what's funny is it's exactly the same as my old car because I don't like change. I am very, very happy with it. The color, it said silver on the website, but it's really more like a blue and it's just gorgeous. It is, I'll show you, it is a black interior, leather. It's the bigger engine, which is what I wanted. I know this might come as a surprise to some of you, but I actually am a little bit of a car person. And this car, well, the one that I had before that got totaled, has been my favorite of all of the cars that I've ever had. So I just wanted the same car again. And we looked at several different Subaru dealerships, and the one that we bought our last car from happened to have exactly one 2018 Subaru Outback with actually, again, the upgraded motor. So I am really, really feeling very fortunate right now and very happy. All right, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Tomorrow we drive to Athens for my son's graduation. This has been a crazy few days, I'm not gonna lie. All good things. I'm just a little overwhelmed at the moment. So I'm gonna go make a fire, have some wine, eat some cheese, just chill. And I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy. Thanks for being with me for this adventure. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy holidays, Merry Advent, bye.